Hey everyone, it has been a little bit since I have uploaded a video here on my channel. It has been kind of a rough past couple of weeks to a month for me, and that is why I haven't been posting anything. Hopefully things are going to start to get better and I can start focusing on my videos again because I really enjoy making them. It's actually really fun for me. I just haven't been able to do them because of everything going on in my life lately. So I thought I would come back on here and start with an Empties video because it is the end of the month. That is normally when I post an Empties video, and I really like Empties videos. They make me happy. I like watching them. I like filming them. I like to see what I used up. So that's what we're gonna do today. Let's jump into this. I am gonna kind of organize it into groups, so let me do that and I'll be right back. Okay, now I have everything kind of out in front of me. We are going to start with, let's start with makeup because that's an exciting category to go through products from, and I feel like I did really well this past month with makeup, which is very odd because I actually didn't wear makeup that often this past month. Go figure. I don't know, but I'm still excited about it. So I used up the M.A.C Fix Plus. It took me 4 months to use this up, and I really like this setting spray. I feel like it just kind of helps my makeup kind of melt together and look more skin-like and not look powdery or cakey or anything like that. So I really like this for that kind of a purpose, and it is something that I would definitely purchase again. I think I actually have a backup of this, which I'm really happy about because I was pretty sad when I ran out of this one. But that's my first empty. I have 2 mascara empties this month. They're both deluxe size. I am trying to work through my deluxe size mascaras first, and this one is the Smashbox Super Fan Fanned-out mascara, and this one was okay. So I feel like every time I used this, it got all over my eyelids and it just was kind of messy for some reason. Sometimes I feel like whenever I would use this, one eye would look great and the other one would always look like crap, and it was never both eyes looking good. The second mascara that I used up is the Pure Fully Charged mascara powered by magnetic technology, and this one I remember actually really liking. I'm trying to remember exactly what my thoughts were on this because I actually used this up before I used the Smashbox one up. That one was more of a recent empty, but yeah, I think I liked this one. I'm like really trying hard to remember. I don't think there was anything bad about it. I just used it to the point where it was starting to get flaky on me. I have this little guy that I finished up. This is the M.A.C Prep+Prime Natural Radiance. This is in Radiant Pink. I think I tried it as like a primer kind of a thing. And I've got a couple of like foil packet makeup items here. One is this foundation sample little packet thing, and this is from Stellar, and this is their Limitless Foundation. And I had a couple of shades to choose from. I had a really light shade here. I can't remember which one it was. And then I had a little bit more of a medium skin toned one. And then I have another little bit darker and then a deep skin toned one. I didn't love this. This wasn't my favorite foundation I've tried. I did try the lightest shade, like all over my face. LO1 was the lightest shade. It was a really good shade match, but I just didn't like the formula of this. S13 was the next shade down, so I mixed it in whatever was left of the light one with this. Looked really funky on me. It was definitely not the right color. And then I went ahead with the shade just as like a contour, like a cream contour kind of a thing. That didn't really work out very well either, so I just kind of gave up on that, and I didn't bother with these two just because I really didn't like the formula, that I wasn't really willing to experiment and try to use them in different ways, which is normally what I would do. Then I used up this Becca highlighter card thing, and it has 3 different colors on here, and this was actually very surprising to me because there's Moonstone on here, which I already have a full size of. I really like it, so I did use this, and it just kind of made me remember that I liked that highlight because I have neglected it. So now like it's something that I realize I need to use more often. And then the next one is Champagne Pop, which I did not think was gonna work for me at all. And I always hear everybody talk about it and I'm like, nope, not for my skin tone. It's not gonna work out. But actually it was really pretty. Like I really liked that, and I would have never tried that color if it weren't for having this little color card thing to try it out. So yeah, Champagne Pop is beautiful. I know you can't get Becca anymore. I get it. Little bummed. You know, I should have tried this way before and I could have purchased that one. It's okay. Not a big deal, but I did find out that this is a beautiful color even on my light skin tone. And then there is Chocolate Geode, which obviously you can't use as a highlighter, but I did end up using it as like an eyeshadow and things like that. So I did use this as other purposes and it was absolutely beautiful for that. So I don't know, it's just kind of nice to play around with this and experiment with the different colors that they had. Next is another Project Pan spoiler. This is the pamphlet for it because this is kind of torn up. But this is the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder, and this is the one in Translucent Honey. I used it all up, so as you can see there is nothing left in this thing. I used it all up and it was nice. I really liked the powder itself. I probably just would get their regular translucent one because I am now interested to try that one out. I don't think that I would purchase this shade again because it is just not the right color for me, but it is a beautiful powder, so I'm glad that I got to use it. And yeah, now I know. I love that about samples. Let's jump into a little bit of a smaller category next, and then we'll jump into another big one. So let's move into hair care. I only have a couple of things here. I have Loreal Elvive Dream Lengths Super Detangler Conditioner. I actually did enjoy this one. It is a nice conditioner. It's something I would consider picking up again. I don't usually like to spend a whole lot on my hair care. And if I was just looking for something on sale in drugstore, I would definitely pick this up again. It was nice. It lasted me 3 months to use this as another Project Pan spoiler. This did a similar thing, but even better. So this is the Biolage Hydrasource Pack Deep Treatment for Dry Hair. And it was like kind of a green color in here, and it has a very interesting packaging where you open this up and you squeeze it out. Don't love this packaging at all. Actually, I lost some product because of this packaging. So I don't like that about that, but I love the product itself. The product is amazing. Every time I used it, like I used it kind of as like a deep conditioner, like every other wash or something like that. And I did not have to use anything else in my hair after using this. Like I didn't have to use an oil, I didn't have to use a leave-in treatment, I didn't have to use a detangler, nothing. This took care of it. Like I just leave this in my hair a couple of minutes while I'm doing other things, and when I got out of my shower I was able to comb through my hair no problem, not having to add any other product to it. Love this. This is the Redken Cooling Deep Conditioner from Nature's Rescue. I don't think they have this anymore or make this anymore or anything like that because I couldn't find it, but it's actually really good as well. I loved this conditioner. If they still made it, I would consider purchasing it, but I don't think they make it, so that's a bummer. I hate it when I use samples and it's too late and then I end up really liking it. Does that happen to anybody else, or am I just the only one that is always late to use things? I don't know, it's probably just me. My next big category is skincare. I did a decent amount here, okay? So I used up a toner. I go through toner like crazy, we all know this. So I went through this Lancome Tonique Comfort, and this one, it's a lot more hydrating. Really liked this. It took me, what, like a month or two to use this up. I really like this one. It is a little more expensive, so it's not something I'll purchase consistently, but it is something I will continue to purchase every now and then. We have some deluxe size samples here. We have this Kiehl's Calendula Deep Cleaning Foaming Face Wash. It's featured in my video where I share multiple ways to use cleansers other than to wash your face. And that should kind of give you an idea that I don't like this. I was just trying to find other uses for this product so that I wasn't wasting it. And I actually found a lot of really good uses, so you should check that video out. I was actually pretty impressed. But yeah, don't like this. I didn't like how it foamed. I didn't like the scent of it. It just, I don't know. I did not like this one. It just did not work well for me. Doesn't remove makeup, so it'd always have to be a second step. And yeah, I just didn't like it. Next one, this is part of my project pan. This is the Ahava Dead Sea Crystal Osmoter Facial Serum. So this is what the little guy looks like, and it took me 3 months to use this little thing up, which is actually really good for just a little freebie sample to take 3 months to use. But I actually really enjoyed this. This was really nice. Did I see a huge difference? Probably not, but it definitely helped with moisturizing my skin more, and it felt really nice on my skin itself. I don't know if it helped with wrinkles or firming or glow or things like that. I feel like it probably did a little bit because I really liked how my skin and face looked while using this. This is totally worn off, so you're not going to be able to read it. This is the Ulta Beauty Sun Protection Broad Spectrum SPF 50 Rose Water Setting Spray. And I've heard so many people talk really highly about this, and I agree. It is a very nice product. I think it works well and I enjoy it. It does have a bit of a strong scent, but the thing I absolutely hate about this is the packaging. It leaks, it gets everywhere, it doesn't spray the best. Like, I have to put this in a plastic baggie no matter where I store it, because otherwise it's gonna get everything gross and disgusting that's anywhere near it. So the packaging on this really needs to be worked on, but the product itself is really good. You know what I would recommend is, if you have a really good spray bottle already, maybe just dump this product into another container, another spray bottle, and use that. That's a good idea. I should take my own advice there and try that out next time. I have a couple of little guys here. I have this little mask sachet sample, and this is from, oh boy, I ripped the top off. This is from Vichy, I think this is Vichy, and this really surprised me. I wasn't really sure what kind of mask this was, but when I opened it up, it was like a gel. I put it on, it felt so refreshing. It felt so like, this is gonna moisturize my skin and be amazing. So I put like a good layer on, and oh, it felt so good while it was on. Like, it really did. And then when I took it off, it was really strange and it wasn't coming off very well. And then I was like, wait, this isn't moisturizing. I was really confused because my face wasn't moisturized after using it. And what I found out is this is more of like, almost like an exfoliating mask. So what you do is you put it on, you let it sit, and then after you're done waiting, it doesn't dry or anything like that, but you rub it, or you rub in circular motions to take it off, and it's supposed to exfoliate. So it's kind of like a peel in a way, like, because when you exfoliate, it kind of clumps up. I'm explaining this terribly, but anyway, needless to say, this really surprised me. It's not what I thought it was. When I had it on, I enjoyed it, but then I thought that I was getting different benefits from it. It's not my favorite as far as the whole peeling thing goes. Next is this little Origins Clear Improvement Active Charcoal Exfoliating Cleanser Powder to clear pores. I'm back. I had to take a little bit of a dinner break, and obviously my lip product came off, so I am wearing a different lip color. So if you notice the big change, that is why. I think I was in the middle of talking about this product here from Origins, and it's okay, but I'm not a huge fan of powder exfoliants where it's a powder and then you have to mix in some water with it and then it becomes like an exfoliant. I don't know, that's just not my favorite. I don't really love that. This didn't do anything super special. I couldn't really ever get like the amount that I needed to pour out and the ratio with the water. I could never get it right. Last skincare item that I used up is the MG Soothing and Relieving Eye Masks. And this was part of my project pan. There are 2 in here that I used up. So I used, ew, they're like sticking together. That's kind of gross. There's 2 in here and they're really gooey. So I'm gonna stick those back in there, but I did not like these. I couldn't even leave them on for very long. They cover up your entire eyes, so it's not like you can do anything while using them. I don't think they were that moisturizing. I just don't think these did much of anything for me, and I wouldn't purchase these again. And I have 2 body products here. Both, again, Project Pan spoilers. So this is the Pacifica Indian Coconut Nectar Tensely Moisturizing Body Butter. And I actually didn't like the scent of this. I don't know, I just didn't like it. No. The next one is a little perfume sample. This is the Viva La Juicy by Juicy Couture. And this one smelled pretty good. I don't have anything bad to say about this. Would I consider picking this up in a full size? Maybe. Maybe I would want to try it again. I don't think it was a super intense scent, which is okay with me. It is a little more on the sweet side, which is what I normally go for. That's what I like. Okay, lastly, we're gonna go through this really, really quick because it's kind of my random empties and they're things you always see in my empties. So I have 2 of these hand soaps by Simple Pleasures. One is in Vanilla Rose, one is in Lilac Dream. You all know I don't like these. Scents are okay, but the consistency sucks. These Meyer cotton squares. Now normally I actually use up the cotton rounds, but recently I purchased the cotton squares because it was all that they had. And honestly, these are good too. I liked these, and I would definitely consider picking these up again as well. They are a little bit more pricey than the rounds, if I can remember correctly. All right, that is it for my empties. I hope you all enjoyed watching this. If you have used up some products this month, what are your favorite items that you've used up? If you have tried any of the products that I used up, let me know what your thoughts are on them. What are your opinions? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Hopefully I can stick to my original schedule and have a little more frequent uploads like I did previously. Again, sorry for the gap. Life happens. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about it. But I'll see you all later. Thanks for tuning in. Take care. Bye.